Hello bosses all around the world, and in today's video we're going to be doing the Walking Dead review, and we're going to be reviewing the Walking Dead season 7 episode 9, Rock in the Road. And this was the mid-season premiere, and what an episode it was. I mean, damn. We start off by seeing who was spying on Alexandria and Rick and Aaron at episode 9. Episode 8. We get to see who it was. Well, we don't know who it was, but we get to meet them at the end of the episode. We'll talk about that later. But we get to start off by seeing Gabriel going to them. Like, he's panicking at the start of the episode. All you see is Gabriel go and take lots of food, put it in the truck, and just drive off. And at that moment I was thinking, rah, is Gabriel just gonna portray Alexandria like that, just gonna blow out? Like, I thought he changed and all that, but I remembered that someone was spying on them, so I thought that this guy was gonna follow, what's it called, Gabriel, and then gonna interrogate Gabriel or something, and it's gonna become like a bigger thing. I mean, that's exactly what I thought it was, but it wasn't like that at all. But yeah, we get to see Gabriel go, which is pretty mad, because I haven't seen him and no one's seen him yet, and it's pretty mad because I can't believe Gabriel would do that, and he didn't do it. And yeah, that's really good. I mean, even damn later down in the episode, everyone was like, oh my gosh, Gabriel did it, we should find him, kill him. That's what Rosita said. Rosita's changed, damn man, she has no remorse. I mean, Rosita, she's just so bad, so deep nowadays. I'm like, damn, Rosita, he was not like this before. But then saying that, she did witness two potentials, not potentials, but she saw Abraham die in a gruesome way. He just got beat to shit by Negan. And we saw Spencer get his guts flipping taken out of his body by Negan and literally just stabbed to death. And yeah, she's gonna be traumatized, and she even got Olivia dead. Oh my gosh. So she's gonna be on a mad one. I mean, as well as Daryl as well. Daryl, I cannot look at him the same way. Like, when he beat down Fat Jerry, I thought Daryl was gonna just be like, he has no patience, he's been traumatized, but he's alright. Like, when he was talking to Gregory in the episode, I thought he was gonna switch on Gregory and just try and beat down on him or something, and everyone was gonna have to hold him back. Then he didn't do anything to Gregory, which is, Gregory deserved it, because Gregory was being a little, just being annoying. Like, he even called Maggie Martha again, right after, on episode 8, or was episode 7, Maggie said, don't call me Martha, call me Maggie Ree. I remember that. And he carried on calling her Martha, even though her name's Maggie, which is gonna get on everyone's nerves, and eventually it's gonna end up with him getting hurt, literally. But I'm surprised Daryl didn't bust a switch on him and just beat the hell out of him. Another time I thought Daryl was gonna bust a switch and beat the hell out of someone was when he was with King Ezekiel. Like, damn, but I'll get onto that later. So firstly, let's talk about how the group was talking to Gregory at their hilltop. So Rick, Daryl, Maggie and the rest of them, they were all talking to Gregory, trying to convince him that they need soldiers to fight. Greg was like, I don't need it. Gregory's like, no, that's not gonna happen, blah blah blah. But everyone was all pissed off at Gregory, even Rick. I literally thought Daryl was gonna beat the shit out of Gregory, but he didn't. To which, after that, Rick walked outside and saw a lot of the people at the hilltop saying, I want to fight, I will help you fight if you make sure we win, all of that. Maggie was basically leading it, like, she was standing at the steps. The way it was filmed, it was really good. Not filmed, but yeah, it was filmed, it was really good, because literally it showed that Maggie was she was standing on the 4th step or something, and everyone was below her, which is showing that she is a potential leader for the hilltop, which would really be good. But sadly, Gregory's the leader at the moment, and he is not being a good leader, not at all. So yeah, there's that to do with the hilltop. And then after the hilltop, they go to the kingdom, and at the kingdom, Rick meets up with King Ezekiel and Morgan. And Morgan has changed. We're starting to see less of Morgan, but I want to see more of Morgan. Morgan's one of my favorite characters, and Morgan learns of the death of Abraham and Glenn Morgan was just like, damn, I'm sorry for their loss, but Morgan didn't really know them like that, so I don't know why I was expecting him to be like go and cry or something, but he was not close to them at all. But still, can't believe them two are dead. Anyway, Morgan was talking. He tried to, what's it called? Everyone was convincing Ezekiel to help fight and all of that. Ezekiel wasn't trying to accept it because he just doesn't want to lose anyone. He doesn't want it to get worse because he thinks he has it good with the Saviors. But little does he know, the Saviors can be much worse. I mean, look at that. They came into Alexandria at episode 8 and just killed 2 people for no reason. Well, they killed 1 person for no reason. That didn't even affect Negan. Spencer wanted to kill Rick, but Spencer wanted to kill Rick, but Negan still killed Spencer just to show Rick that he was helping him. And that wasn't even that deep. All Spencer wanted, well, was deep actually, but it showed he had no guts. But still, that is pretty mad. I mean, I literally can't believe this episode as a whole. I mean, damn. It wasn't a slow episode. It was a nice episode. We get to see a bit of it. But one thing that stood out to me this episode was Rosita. Just Rosita, like in general. Like, she didn't speak that much, but she's becoming more of an important character. Like, she's the one that had the ideas to disarm the grenades at what was it again? The highway, I think it was. She's the one that came up with the idea to disarm all the dynamite and RPGs and all that to get it and use it for the Saviors in the future, which is useful and smart for Rosita. But she's starting to man up and all that. But yeah, at the same time, I'm starting to be a bit pissed at her. I mean, Sasha tried to bust conversation with Rosita, and Rosita was like, oh, we both slept with the same dead guy, doesn't mean we have to talk or be friends. And I was like, damn, Rosita, why are you so rude? Like, she was not like this before, but obviously she's gonna have to change because she saw two, if not 3 close people just die, and 1 get captured as well because of her. Like, I can't believe Eugene even got captured. I forgot about him. They flipping took Eugene like they took Daryl. Who knows where Eugene is? Probably he's listening to Easy Street in a dark room like Daryl was. But yeah, I can't believe Rosita, she's starting to man up. She's becoming a good character, but at the same time she's becoming a bit of an annoying character because of the fact that she's hating on Sasha because Abraham liked her, and literally to Abraham's last words, not even words, the last thing he did was do the peace sign to Sasha and no sign to Rosita at all. I think she took it to heart. And Rosita can even feel that Glenn was her fault as well. Like, literally, she can see it as it being her fault, even though it's not her fault. It's mostly Daryl's fault, but it can be seen as her fault as well. Because if she just looked at the back, Daryl wouldn't have went up and punched Negan. Maybe it's one of them ones. But we're not even talking about that episode. But still, Rosita, it can all bend back on you in a way, but it's not necessarily her fault. I mean, literally, because of Rosita, a good 2 people have died. A good 2 people, we could at least say 2 people have died. But I still like Rosita. She's still one of my favorite characters, and she's becoming one of my favorite characters. Not my favorite. She's not one of my favorites. She's becoming one of my favorites. She's a good character, but she just needs to just chill, talk to Sasha and all of that. And yeah, we pass the kingdom, then we go to that little motorway, that highway scene, I mean, where Rick and Michonne, they get the fence thing, and then they drive past all the walkers, and then they're killing hundreds of walkers. They killed hundreds of walkers. That was a super herd. I mean, we haven't seen that since the beginning of season 6, and damn, that herd in season 6 at the start was mad. And we're seeing one again. They took out hundreds of walkers, but not a lot of walkers, not all of them. The herd's still coming. They narrowly escaped by the car coming and picking them up and them jumping in the car and driving away. And they're gonna use that herd to their advantage, because that herd's gonna go to the Savior's base, and it's gonna just, like, what the plan is, I think Rick's trying to do, he's gonna get the herd to come, and then some of the Saviors are gonna go and try and kill the herd, and then Rick's gonna attack them then. And this is gonna be a slow plan, but it's gonna work eventually. Even though the herd is slow and all that, it's still gonna eventually happen. So we're gonna see another super herd probably at the end of season 7 or the beginning of season 8. But yeah, it was a nice episode though. It was generally a nice episode. After the super herd, we get to go back to Alexandria. We get to see Simon, aka Trevor. That's what most people call him, even though he's Simon. But yeah, we get to see Simon come into Alexandria looking for Daryl, trashing up the place, just flipping, just really just taking the piss out of Alexandria, throwing stuff on the floor, like literally just looking for one person. But they have to do that. But some of the stuff they just threw on the floor, there was no need. Like they threw over a bookshelf. Daryl's not gonna obviously be in a bookshelf. They just wanted to do it to just take the piss, just to cause Alexandria people and the residents more grief and that. So that was pretty deep. And then Simon went to go and look for Daryl, but before he went to go and look for Daryl, he said to Rick, even if Daryl comes in 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years, damn, you're still gonna need to give him up or whatever, because or you're gonna have to get that hatch, that what's it called, the hatchet useful in that, so you can kill Daryl or something. But Daryl's not gonna die by Simon. Daryl's gonna probably fuck up someone, literally. But yeah, we end the episode. Most of these episodes have an additional 5 minutes to them, so that's pretty good. But we get to see in this episode that there's another group, the group that was being teased at the end of episode 8 last half season. And we get to see the people that was the person that was spying on Daryl, that was spying on Rick and Aaron at the end of episode 8. And when Rick saw her, he just laughed. He just laughed at the group because he knows that they're going to be useful to him and all of that. But I can't wait to see what happens with that. I can't wait to see next episode to see what they are. But by the looks of it, it looks like they're going to have Rick's group on their knees again, just like they did in episode 1 of season 7. The day will come when you won't be. I can't wait to see what they're going to do. Are they going to kill anyone? They're probably not. But yeah, I hope you have all enjoyed this review. Please make sure you look in the playlist below. Season 7, Part 2, mid-season finale. Not even mid-season finale. The mid-season premiere. What a banger. I would rate this episode 7 out of... Not even 7. Yeah, 7 out of 10. No, 6 out... Yeah, 7 out of 10. Because if you just got to see a lot of people, we get to see a lot of familiar faces reuniting with each other. We get to see Rick meets Morgan, we get to see Morgan meet Daryl, we get to see all of that stuff. But yeah, I hope you have all enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next review, which is season 7 episode 10. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but now, yeah, I hope you have all enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one, and Bossman out.